Home and away spoilers. Theo and Sonny join the Riverboys. Next week on Home and Away in the UK, Theo and Sonny find themselves in dodgy company, as the Riverboys make another return to the show. First brought into the show back in 2011, coming to prominence via leader Darryl Braxton and his brothers, the Riverboys have been an ongoing presence in Summer Bay ever since. The last Riverboy regular, Dean Thompson, left the Bay 2 years ago this Monday. And whilst viewers will next week see the return of Dean and his partner Ziggy as Mackenzie and Levi head up to tropical Queensland, back at home his former comrades are beginning to make waves in the Bay again. The gang's story took a significantly darker turn last year when Cash was transferred to Mangrove River Police Station as a replacement for a senior constable who had been found dead. After incumbent leader Rory Templeton began dating Cash's sister Felicity, Cash eventually found proof that senior constable McGrath had in fact been killed by Rory. With their leader and his sidekick Dingo imprisoned, there may have been some hope for the disbanding of the Riverboys. But Cash later learned that the ongoing attacks on the town's struggling police station had finally forced its closure, leaving the group to run free in Mangrove River. Their activities haven't gone entirely unnoticed by Yabby Creek Police, however, with foreshadowing in recent weeks revealing that the Riverboys have been involved in some illegal street racing off-screen. At the same time, Theo has just so happened to have purchased a car to do up as a passion project, taking out a bank loan to do so, much to the concern of Leah and Justin. It didn't take long for Theo to realize that he'd be struggling with the repayments and begin looking for a side hustle to earn some cash. This week, as Theo talks mechanics with Sonny and Salt, they're overheard by a mysterious stranger, Gage. After Theo leaves, Gage strikes up conversation with Sonny, asking if they're mechanics. When Sonny asks if he's after a service, Gage says he's just interested in people who are looking to make money. As Gage leaves his number on a beer mat, newcomer Sonny is blissfully ignorant of the meaning of the blood and sand tattoo on Gage's forearm. Since arriving in Summer Bay, Sonny has been crashing at the home of his childhood best mate, Remy. With Remy now a newly minted millionaire, he's been generously giving Sonny free rein with his credit card, no strings attached. But beneath Sonny's easygoing exterior, there's always been a flicker of resentment towards Remy. Remy grew up with everything handed to him on a platter despite his insistence on creating his own path, whilst Sonny's teenage years were marked by hardship after his parents lost everything. Remy had taken Sonny in back then, but even now, the imbalance still lingers. Later that evening, over a bottle of wine with Bree, Sonny opens up a little. Bree relates to his frustration. She came from nothing herself and had to hustle every step of the way to get where she is now. It's not easy watching others breeze through life with an easy pass. With the wine flowing, a tipsy Bree confesses that sometimes it drives her up the wall too. The two share a laugh and then Sonny makes a colossal mistake. In a moment of blurred judgment, he leans in and tries to kiss his best mate's girlfriend. Bree recoils immediately as she asks Sonny what he thinks he's doing. Sonny claims that he misread the vibe, but Bree angrily points out there was no vibe. Panicked, Sonny pleads with her not to tell Remy, insisting it was just a stupid mistake. But Bree stands firm she won't lie for him. And as fate would have it, Remy walks through the door right at that moment, asking what's going on. Bree doesn't hesitate, she tells him everything. Within minutes, Remy has Sonny's bag packed for him, accusing him of using him since turning up in Summer Bay. Sonny tries to explain that it was a silly mistake, but Remy isn't interested in his excuses as he throws him out. The next morning, Theo finds Sonny sleeping in his car, and learns that he's been kicked out. Sonny offers to buy Theo breakfast as he tries to work out his next move, but unsurprisingly finds that Remy has cancelled the credit card. Theo tries to play peacemaker as they head to the share house, but Remy shuts him down cold. He wants nothing more to do with him. Realizing words alone won't fix the damage, Sonny figures the only way to earn back even a shred of respect is to start paying off his debts to Remy. With both Sonny and Theo now desperate for fast cash, Sonny decides to follow up on a shady job offer he got from Gage. roping Theo in to join him. The two head out to the address of a rural property which they find to be full of rev heads and souped-up cars. Gage approaches and Sonny introduces Theo. Right off the bat, Theo clocks the blood and sand tattoo on Gage's arm, and an alarm goes off in his head. Gage gives the pair the grand tour, the purpose of the garage becoming clear as they see various cars being stripped for parts. But Theo soon gets distracted. His gaze is drawn to a gleaming Falcon XY, and even more so to the girl carefully polishing it. The girl, Lacey, strikes up a flirty conversation, quizzing Theo on the car's specs, and he's immediately hooked. The vibe shifts fast when a brawl between two of the men erupts on the workshop floor. Gage steps in with brutal efficiency, using a wrench to smash one of their ankles without blinking, ending the fight. Theo pulls Sonny aside, trying to voice his unease, but his concern takes a backseat when Lacey asks him for help. Smitten, Theo charms his way through the task and scores her number, only to glance over moments later and see her wrapped around Gage. Are Sonny and Theo getting themselves into dangerous territory? Thanks for watching and stay tuned for more movie spoilers next week. Goodbye and see you again.